Okay. So first let me ask you, how did you link with Mizay Entertainment and Brick Squad?
Well, really, I'm with just Mizay. Brick Squad, I'm just, I guess, affiliated just because, I mean, that's all my homeboys and stuff. But me and Waka was cool before Mizay, like, before I signed to Mizay and anything. Me and Waka had already been recording songs and stuff together. And then, after he had got shot, I was just at his house just checking up on him, whatever, and Dev had seen me a few times, just come to the house, and she just ended up asking, she's like, so what do you do? And it just kind of went from there. I showed her my music, and she loved it, so she just got the contract the next day.
Okay. All right. And how long have you been doing music?
Going on probably almost 8 years now. I'd say 4 or 5 years though, going all into it, but I'd say definitely doing music, recording music, writing music for probably going on 8 years now.
Okay. All right. And before you linked with Mizay, what were you doing before, as far as with the music?
I mean, just independent grind, just like anybody, you know what I mean? Anybody just trying to make it, just doing whatever you can. I moved to 4 different cities, just you know what I mean? Just putting out my own mixtapes, just setting up my own mixtape release parties, trying to set up my own shows, and you know what I mean? Just basically grinding by myself, however I know.
Okay. You know, in 2011, a lot of people feel like the industry is kind of, you know, there's really no money in the industry unless you're independent. What do you think about the industry as a whole, and do you agree that it's more money staying independent versus signing with a major label?
There's more money independent if you have the means to get your music out everywhere. But I mean, the internet now, that's a helpful tool now to where, you know what I mean, if you know how to use your free networks the right way, you know what I mean, your Twitter, your YouTube, your Facebooks, if you know how to maximize those, you can get a buzz going by yourself. That's really how I built my buzz up on myself. And then, but the benefits of that major label, that's a machine behind you. They're going to put budgets behind you. They're going to put you on promotional tours. That regardless, they're going to get you seen. You know what I mean? And you can't beat that regardless. They're going to put you out there because you have a budget to work with. So if you feel like, for example, for me, I feel like personally, a major label would be a better situation for me rather than independent. Whereas somebody like Waka or somebody like that, not saying nothing against the major label with him, but I'm saying he got that heavy street grind, street buzz, so he could probably do better independent than the major label. Me, I feel like I probably need a major label to be able to get global. You know what I mean? Because I really want to go. I really want to go to the Canada, to the Germany, France, Spain, and all that stuff. And to get that kind of exposure is really difficult to do it if you're just independent without a budget behind you.
As far as independent artists go, who do you enjoy listening to?
Independent artists that I enjoy listening to. I mean, anybody that's with Mizay. Everybody that's with Mizay, they all got hot music. But to be honest with you, I don't even really listen to that many people's different music. It sounds crazy, but I just be so focused on. I listen to more instrumentals than I listen to somebody's songs. Just you know what I mean? Vibing on my own stuff, trying to create my own different sound and stuff like that. And I feel like nothing wrong with listening to other people's music. Don't get it wrong, but I mean, I just be so consumed with trying to create my own stuff, my own this, my own that, and to where I don't even really have time to even just sit around and listen to somebody else's music unless I'm in the car and it's on the radio. So then I guess you could say anybody who would be playing on the radio, that's basically who I would hear too. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Other than that, I don't really go and search for new artists and stuff like that, but I definitely think like artists like the Wiz Khalifa's, B.O.B.'s, people like that, I feel like they have some good new sounds and stuff like that they bring in.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this. Outside of your circle, who would you like to collaborate with?
I want to get on some stuff with somebody like a Black Eyed Peas, or I don't know, maybe a Flow Rider, or somebody who has that heavy international appeal that I can, you know what I mean? I can get out there with them on a, because I'm really going for, like I said before, a real universal sound to it. Everybody all over the world can enjoy it, and so that's really what I've been trying to focus on, how to achieve to break, because I'm from the South, and that's really all I know, to be honest. But I don't want to be limited to just the South. You know what I'm saying? I want to be worldwide, all across the United States, all across Canada, like I said before, overseas, because that's really where the money's at, and that's really where people enjoy our music in America as well. You know what I mean? So that's what I really want to go for, is that bigger sound. Anybody who has that worldwide appeal, that's what I really want to work with.
Let me ask you this. As far as Mizay Entertainment is concerned, what do you think that you contribute to that movement?
I think just something. I mean, every artist with Mizay is different, but I mean, everybody contributes their own different thing to it. I feel like now I'm really trying to gear towards more some feel-good music that people can enjoy, and something that could be more positive, because now I'm starting to realize, like, damn, I have an influence on what these younger kids is thinking. You know what I mean? Like, what they, like, I can notice if I say something positive, if I try to say something positive, then I'm noticing that, like, these younger kids is starting to try to do the same things that they see me do. You know what I mean? And it's crazy to me, because I used to be one of them kids that was watching the videos and seeing what the older rappers was doing and stuff like that. And you may not be trying to copy them, but it's crazy to think that you don't have an effect, you know what I mean, on what these younger kids is doing. So really now I'm just trying to focus on more like just doing some positive stuff. So really that's what I think I bring to the play. I feel like I bring some more of this feel good music, maybe some of that hip hop with a rock edge to it. You know what I mean? Just trying to make a whole new different sound for this new, you know what I mean, like this new age of people, young people that's coming up. You know what I mean? Because they basically looking to the music nowadays. Everybody's all over the computer, so a lot of these young kids are looking to the music to really, I don't want to say give them guidance, but really that's what they do. They really they listen to these songs, and they really are influenced by what people say in these songs. And even though as an artist we may just make a song, and that's all it is to us. To some people may just be a song, entertainment, simple as that. But some of these kids take it and they really run with that. You know what I mean? So I'm just learning that I got to be more careful with what I'm saying and what my influence is, because I'm having to. I used to have all the bullshit with the guns on the videos, and because that's the shit we was really doing. So all I would really do was just turn on the camera and show what we were doing. But then I would notice that it was getting negative feedback from the police. The police was printing up my pictures with the guns and the videos and trying to go shut down my concerts when I would come to their cities and the clubs and stuff. And I don't, you know what I mean? That's not what I'm in the music for. I'm not in the music for to be a gun salesman or promote that shit. But we all have that. We all know that. So I'm just figuring, all right, let's move past that shit and let's just get on some more positive, feel-good stuff now.
Okay, that's good. I like that. Okay, well, for 2011, I know a lot of people have, New Year's resolutions or whatever. But for this new year, what do you want to get accomplished?
I really want to be heard. Like, I just want people to hear my music. That's really what I want to be accomplished. Like, I don't really have like a set goal or anything as far as like, I want this many people by this many days. I just want people to hear my music. Maybe not everybody's gonna enjoy it. I just want people to hear it, check it out. If they like it, cool. I got plenty of mixtapes to download. It really just building. It's just all about building a brand for 2011. Building a solid brand that can be marketable from all aspects, meaning from endorsement deals to even getting a deal with a major label to anything that I can stamp a brand on. You know what I mean? Anything I can stamp my brand with, whether it be a clothing line, whether it be doing modeling with a photo shoot. I mean, anything that I can stamp a Suga Shane brand on is really what I'm trying to do and trying to build now. Okay.
Go ahead, and if you have a Twitter or Facebook, go ahead and tell everybody what that is.
Yeah, my Twitter's at Suga Shane Music. I got my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Suga Shane TV. Got a lot of music videos and stuff on there, and you can hit me up on Facebook, Suga Shane. Really, basically those three networks is what I really work on. It is YouTube, Facebook, Twitter.
Okay. All right. And do you
I got SheBloggin.com, my bad. I got SheBloggin.com as well.